this tag for this one. We'll learn about something new. It's called Aesop fables. Fable means short story, a kind of tale, like fairy tales, which you could tell to your children before he sleeps. You will get some morals, some lessons from these tales. So listen carefully to what's meant by this story. First, the famous book of fables, which are always referred to as Aesop's fables. This is the name. You could get this fables through this link, taleswithmorals.com. When you click this link, you will get to about 60 short tales, right, or fables. You could read them to your children, to your students, and get some notes to ask them to say, what would you learn from this story? Right? Dated back to the 5th century BC. It's like Kalila Udebna in Arabic. The fables or stories are all very short because they are young learners. But they use some difficult words. You could exchange them with some simple words to be suitable for young learners. Short so keeps the attention. When it's condensed and short, the attention of children is with you. Also, children and Aesop's fables features familiar animals, like I have before said, Kalila and Demna. Animals which are characterized by the same characteristics of animals. So when I am speaking about a dog, I think about loyalty, about a fox, cunning, right? So he uses these animals to give this impression in the minds of the children. You could extract from the first beginning which morals would this fable give you. Loved by children and kids. It's not known exactly when the first book of Aesop's fables were written. Don't care about it. It's history. Were written as fables were originally handed down from one generation to another. Like the stories which you heard from your grandmother and tell it to your children. Your children will tell them again to their children and so on. This is fable. To the next, just like myths, tales, a legend, and so on. It's however believed that Aesop lived from about 620 to 560 BC, before Christ. Fables are short stories which illustrate a particular moral. So, the main aim of the fable is to get or extract a moral, a lesson, which you will learn. Yes, Mr.
We can say our fables means superstitiousness.
No, fables means stories.
Story.
Like a tale. You know, fairy tale. Fairy tale is said by grandmothers to children to fear them to get to sleep. أوريك لما أسلوب. Like this.
All the stories about animals.
All the stories about animals. Right? Like Kalila and them. And teach a lesson to children and kids. The scene, the main cool, and the characters appeal to children. They like it because they are animals and they are young children, so they like it. And to the children, and the stories are often humorous in a funny way, like a joke, and entertaining for kids of all ages. Here is 5 fables of Aesop, and here is the moral. In this fable, the wolf and in the sheep's clothing, the moral is appearance often are deceiving. So appearance is deceptive. Here is the wolf disguised in the shape of sheep, and they get close to the sheep to attack them and kill them.
Yes.
Right? He tricks them. So don't believe in appearance. Appearance is deceptive, as we said. Number 2, the hare, the rabbit, and the tortoise. There is a kind of race between the hare and the tortoise. What is the moral? Slow and steady. Wins the race. The arrogance of the rabbit, make him lose the race. What a comparison between me as a fast runner and you as a tortoise. I will win when I am closing my eyes in a plane. I will win the race. But it wasn't. He was arrogant. So he lost the race. The tortoise was slow but stable, continued, involved in hard work. But she wins. Moral, the ass, the donkey, small donkey, and the grasshopper. What is this fable? See here. This is the fable. So it's short about animals, ass and grasshopper. What is the fable? An ass was enchanted, singing by the melody of grasshopper produced. So the grasshopper was singing a song. Was staying somewhere and say a song. The ass heard him and like it to be like him. I want to have a nice voice like the grasshopper. The ass asked the grasshopper what kind of food he ate, thinking it gave him the beautiful song. He thought that which makes the grasshopper gives this God what beautiful song is the things you eat. What do you eat? I eat like you, so I will be with a nice voice and God sings this nice songs. Is it right?
Yes.
No. How come? That you like raining, water, the dew, the drops of water which you collected on the leaves. In a cold day, the dew. Right. The dew. I ate dew. I'm a grasshopper, I ate dew. I live in water. Can you live in water?
No.
So they asked me to live in water. Dew. What's the answer? The ass started eating nothing but dew. And shortly afterward, died of hunger. He died. What is the moral? One person's need is another's poison. You call him to eat someone's meat. Right? This is the moral. So this is very short fable. You could give it to your children, to your students, and ask them to extract the moral of the fable or the story. Fox and rule. Never trust at literature. I always post it myself. Don't trust me. Here is the fable. A fox once saw a crow fly off with a piece of cheese in its beak and settled on a branch of a tree. The crow had a piece of cheese in his beak. The fox is hungry and wanted to take this piece of cheese. What is the first step to make the crow arrogant and boasting of what he is not having?
That's for me, as I am a fox.
Said master, Renard, this is the name of the fox. And he walked up to the foot of the tree. He stayed and looked at the crow. We'll give him some cheating words. We'll describe him with something that not belongs to him.
Deceiving.
Deceiving him. Raise his ego. Good day, Mr. Stew, he cried. How well you are looking today. You are so beautiful. So she started to listen. How glossy your feather, how bright your eye. I feel sure your voice must surpass that of other birds. Your voice is better than any other. How come? She's a crow. Right. Just as your figure does. Let me hear but one song from you, that I may greet you as the queen of birds. The crew lifted up her head, started to take the position, and began to count. Her best, but the moment she opened her mouth, the piece of cheese fell to the ground, only to really snap up eye must have been gone. Getting it. You sound careful. Post, don't, never, ever. He gives you some traits, some characteristics, some features that don't believe that belongs to you. Little friends may become great friends. This is the storyline and the mouse.
Yes. Yes, we will.
Yes, this is the mouse. So here is the acid fables. I want you to search these fables and try to read some fables and get the moral of them. Try to use these fables with your young students, and you will get some unexpected lessons from the students. Any questions? No. So let's move to the other slide. Here is the first activity. Do activities on page 54 and 55. I've got 4 minutes. Discuss with the partner your answer till we start. Exercise number 2. Look at the words again. What are these words? Number 1. Right. Number 2. Well done. 3. 4. 5. Well done. Read and fill in the gaps. And the reception is it? If there, I'm sorry, say good. You say that again. I said there, I'm not near here. Yes, of course. Well done. The bank is next to the page 55. Exercise number 5. Find these places. Number 1, Miss Amal.
The museum is opposite the railway station.
The White Hotel. The White Hotel is opposite the railway station. If you want to check your answers before 10, you go upside down. To check, remote files. White Hotel. White Hotel. Right. Number 2 is 7. The post office is next to the bank. Number 3. The art gallery. Number 4. Right. So turn the page 56. Let's practice. Working days. So you will with your partner. Look at the map below. You can use this exercise or activity in your school. The simple way. You could draw your school images and places and ask the students to describe how we could get to the library, the gym, the headmaster office, and so on. You could use it. This is related to using directions. Go straight, turn right, turn left, stop, it's between, in front of, next one, so on. Right, you have got 3 minutes to check this exercise. Silent letter. You will write down the words which you hear. Right, I will give you 10 words. Write them down. Listen to me. And write down the word. Temperature is the first one. What's it?
Honesty.
Take my arrangement. Listen. This is number 2. Listen. Number 3. No. Number Number 5. Should. Yeah. Number 6. Answer. 7. Answer. 6 answer. Number 7. Honest. Number 8. Couple. Number 9. Wrong. Number 10. True. Now search these words. In this table, I'm trying to make a circle around each word you hear. This is the first one, temperature. So find out the 10 words like this. When you finish, say bingo.
Listen.
What you know should I open or go with your name? Use a column or rows. Columns or rows? Well done. What are the silent letters related to these words? I will say the word and you will give me the silent letter. Temperature? What is this? In each of the 10 words, there is a silent letter. Temperature? The P is silent. Wait and see. Listen. T is silent.
No.
No. Okay. Wednesday. D. Should. L. Answer. W. Honest. H. Huh? B again. Wrong. W. Fruit. R. So I have got some strange letters which are silent. Don't get used in this silent letters, but you will be shocked when you learn that many words have many letters that are silent from A to S. We'll see. Watch carefully this video because it's 2 parts. We'll discuss some details related to this. It's about silent letters.
There. This video is all about English words with silent letters in them. When do you pronounce those letters and when don't you pronounce those letters? I'm going to teach you a few simple rules to help you pronounce English words correctly. Don't forget to turn on the subtitles either. The button is just down there so you can follow along. There are a lot of English words that have silent letters in them. And there are lots of silent letters in English. About 60% of all English words have a silent letter. No wonder pronunciation is so frustrating, right? And they can
60% of the words have silent letters.
be silent, these letters. But they're not always silent. So you have to be careful.
Sometimes they are silent and sometimes they are not silent.
You need to know a few basic rules to help with the pronunciation of
Some rules
silent
will help
letters
you.
in English words. Okay, let's start at the top. with the letter A.
To start with A.
Now, the letter A can be silent, especially in words that end in A-L-L-Y, like these. Romantically, musically, logically. So I'm not pronouncing romantically,
Robert,
musically,
it's wrong.
and logically. Cut the A out. Get rid of it. Romantically, musically.
But phonetically, when it's A-L-L, we say or pronounce it as O. Like go, go, to, no. But when it's followed by Y, we drop it and we declare it silent. This is the rule.
Logically. Now there's a rule to remember with the letter B.
A, B, C.
It's always silent when it follows the letter M. Climb, from, land, thumb, dumb, and plumber.
The ma sound, when you say it, you close your lips. So it abstracts the air flow. It makes the next sound stop. We'll see that B is followed by ma sound. The ma sound is followed by the ma sound. The same thing with ma and na. We'll find that we'll drop the ma sound.
Colon.
Colon. Let me speak about this.
So practice them with me.
But in autumn,
I'm not pronouncing the B, I'm just pronouncing the M consonant sound. Climb, crumb, land, thumb, dumb, plumber. And the letter B is often silent when it's before the consonant T. So think of these examples.
Consonant before the letter T.
Subtle, death, and doubt. So in all of those examples, my lips aren't closing and coming
Should we speak
together
about
to
the last sound?
the B sound. I'm just pronouncing the T. Subtle.
Yes, mister?
yes, yes.
The first one. Chair. So, CH, cha. Right? Chai. Not a sheep. Akai. So, the CH is pronounced here like that sound. Not cha. Yod. So, the CH. There is three examples of the CH.
Again, the last one. The last one.
Good. We will speak about it here. Right? Here is CH is silent. This is C. You all know that C is pronounced as sa sound when it is followed by E, I, or Y. Except for this, it will be pronounced as ka sound, like ka. But here is a synonym, for example, ice, bicycle. This is C. When C is followed by any other vowels or consonant, it's pronounced as ka sound. But here is CH, cha, he, silent. Look at it. That's a good thing. That's not applied all the time. They said that always IE, always put after the C, IE, except after C. So when you are writing some words and you don't know how to write first E or I, put IE, except after C, ER.
Ancient.
This is a kind of rule, but it's not applied in most situations. So always IE except after C, yeah, to some extent.
muscle, scissors, fascinate, scene, scenario. So that's the silent C. So what about the letter D? Yep, it can be silent too. Wednesday,
Handsome.
handsome, sandwich,
Sound. Sound. Jaw. This is the sound jaw. Right? Start this with jaw. Jaw. It's not like this, it's on. Take it. There is no word in English started with ja sound. It's started with slightly. When you want to pronounce this word, just try to put that sound. That in front of the ja sound. When you start the word, so it's ja, not it ja. So when it starts with the J letter and the ja sound, you get it? Like here, H, this is at the end of the word, but I am speaking about the beginning of the word. So there is no ja sound at the beginning of the word. If you open your dictionary, you won't find any words that started with the ja sound. You will find the letter D. The sound ja, jam, jump, and so on. Right?
knowledge, bridge, hedge. So in these examples, the D and the G combined together produce the ch consonant sound. Ch. Edge, knowledge, bridge.
The place of the word is not pronounced. It's not writing. There is two silent letters, the W and the E, the Y and the sound of the E by the end of the word. But what is the function of leaving the E at the end of the word? It makes the vowel sound. It makes the vowel sounds pronounced as it's pronounced in the alphabet. So the A is A. O is O. I is I. Right. Look at it. Look at it. So the function of putting the E as the last of the word is to make the vowel sounds pronounce it as it's pronounced in the alphabet. Look at it.
You know this one already. Like these examples. Clue, bake, taste. Clue, bake, taste. But that E on the end, although it might be silent, it can affect the pronunciation of the vowel sound before it. Let's look at these examples.
This is the difference.
Hot, hope, sit, hid, hide,
So what's the language order? Mr. Mahmoud said.
slide.
Slide.
The C
What's the
at
slide?
the
What
end
a slide? What's time?
pronounced is affecting the vowel sound before it. It makes it longer.
As you said.
Hid, it becomes hide.
What about putting ing? When you are putting ing to a word ending with the E, we drop the E, like have. We drop the E before adding ing, so it's having. What about B? What do you drop the E?
No.
Because when you drop it, you change it from a word
Nowhere.
to a letter.
Nowhere.
Without the give letters ing. So we leave it and give it ing. What about C? Would we drop this E?
No.
No. Why? Because the rule said one E, not double E. So listen carefully to the rule. When they have two E's, put ing, don't drop any of them. When it's one E and it's one syllable word with two letters on that, why don't you drop one letter? To make it a letter, make a word. Don't give ing to it. Do you get it?
She, we. E can also be silent at the end of past tense regular verbs, which all end in ed, right?
ED.
But they're not always pronounced like it is in wanted. So you can hear the ed sound there. It's wanted.
You know that we pronounce the ED by the end of the bus syllable in three different types. Yes, right. D, T, right? When we pronounce it T, when it's preceded by a voiceless sound, like voiceless sound. So voiceless sound is followed by the voiceless sound. So it's again, this is tag. Stop. Stopped.
Walk.
Walked.
Walk.
Right? Look at it. So she's speaking about how to pronounce ED in three different styles.
But a lot of the time, that E isn't pronounced.
So, there is looked. This is played, baked,
Wrapped.
wrapped.
Now they can be a little bit tricky.
When it's preceded by K sound or P sound, it's preceded K sound. Like voiceless sounds.
Now let's do it again. Look. Asked. Played. Baked. Wrapped.
So I've got W and E are silent in this. And this is the effect of the da sound over the da sound. It replaces the da sound to ta sound because the da sound is voiceless. So it makes the da sound ta sound. Voiceless because da sound is voice. Change it into ta sound, voiceless. Change is silent and the K side.
In the middle.
Light.
In the middle.
Right.
Right.
It's a silent G.
But sometimes that's the last one, it's silent.
And the combination
Like room.
GH can also be silent when it comes after a vowel sound.
After a vowel sound like
No,
yes.
high, light,
Daughter.
daughter.
This is daughter. The ra sound is silent. When the ra sound comes at the last of a word, it's often silent. When it's preceded or followed by a consonant, it's silent. But when it's preceded or followed by a vowel sound, it's articulated like this. This is water. Right. So the ra sound is silent. But when I say old bum, for example, now I pronounce this ra sound. Water, old bum. I will pronounce this. Why? Because it's followed by vowel sound. In a connected speech or within a word, when the ra sound is followed by a consonant, don't pronounce it. When it's followed by a vowel, pronounce it.
Why?
But this is How do we pronounce this sound?
Often.
American often.
It has the two types of pronunciation, often and often. They are both acceptable. Often and often. Right?
And whistle. And sometimes it's not pronounced at the start of a word, like honest.
This is very important. This is very important. Why? Because when you are dealing with A or N, like articles, indefinite articles, you should be aware of that. You are teaching sounds for the students, not letters. You are dealing with sounds, not letters. So here is honest. So the first articulated syllable or sound, so we are dealing with vowel sound, not a word. Here is the word starts with H. Why don't I give it honest person? No, it's why? Because it started in articulation with honest. You get it? You should be aware of this. When I am, as a student, ask you, H, mister. It's a consonant. Why couldn't I give it A instead of A? You should explain that it started in articulation with vowel sound. Hour, an hour.
An hour.
Right? Honesty.
And an hour. And sometimes
This will serve as a problem of unit. Units. You all know that it's A or an unit? A universe. Why? When you articulate you as you, give it A. When you articulate it as I, give it N. Look at it. And umbrella. Unit, ionity, ionium, university. Look at it. So when it's articulated as you, give it A. When it's articulated something else, give it A. This will help you when you are teaching A or an articles for indefinite.
the H is not pronounced when it follows anything.
We spoke about CH before.
C,
Like a car.
G, or I. Now, most of the time, CH is pronounced ch. But on small occasions or rare occasions, it's not pronounced. The H is silent. So it's choir.
Choir. CH is still. Choir. When we drop the H,
Echo.
you see?
Echo. With the G, ghost. Ghost. And with an R, rhythm. Or rhyme. Good news! The I is not usually silent. It's usually pronounced, except in the word business.
Right.
Okay, K. Now, I know you know
Greek or Latin origin. Like psycho means self. Ology means science. Tele means remove. And so on.
it's not silent in American English, but it can be in British English and also Australian.
This sound would be a syllable by itself. We call it syllabic rap. So what takes the place of a slot of a syllable? It's very problematic.
If you think about words like butter, that
When could I pronounce this ra sound when it's followed by a vowel sound? Vowel sound.
R and this is butter.
Butterfly, it's followed by fa sound, it's a consonant, not a vowel. Butterfly. But here is the example, where is the example? What are all? One. Like this. What is the difference between? How can you pronounce these two words? The man, Z or the man. So this is Z, this is Z, because it's followed by vowel sound. Z. Right. When that's followed by vowel, it's pronounced as Z, not Z.
The R at the end of a word is not the vowel. Now an S can also be silent and
This is pronounced as Z, Z, Sha, or Ja. Sorry. Is, has, does, was, sugar, vision, television,
Pleasure.
right? You got it? So we could pronounce sound as sha or j. That is its sound.
I know that you've already struggled with this one. Island. Debris.
Debris and disease
Aisle.
related to
The
prison.
bride walked down the aisle. So an S
We could use aisle as a small item.
can be a little bit sneaky, that one. Now the letter T can also be a bit sneaky. And it can also be silent.
Often?
Like in these examples, there's quite a few. Listen. Listen. Castle. Castle. Ballet.
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 Soften. Soften. Gourmet. Gourmet. Asthma.
Asthma.
Asthma. Christmas. Christmas. Whistle. Whistle. Cheese. Tea. And the letter U can also be silent.
Now, while aware of silent letters, revise it again and see how was your knowledge before watching this video and how could you apply this knowledge in using this activity at your school with your students. You have got 3 minutes to revise it and to answer page 58, 59 and give me the answer about your reflection.
Say yes. If it's wrong, say no. We will divide the board into divide the class into groups. They could say the correct words. Make a correct in the column yes. Couldn't say the word, make wrong in the column no. And then we will see who can speak the words correctly or pronounce the words correctly, who can't pronounce words wrong.
Someone else? Someone else? So what about this game? Simple game. We have learned some new words today like cat, car, cinema, ice, cup. This were our new words today. We'll play a game together. When I say a word that the C sound or C letter, pronounce it as C, stand up. When I say a word that contains a C letter, pronounce it as K sound, sit down. Right? You get it? Let's start.
We can play the game of turn right or turn left.
Raise your hand, right hand, your left hand. What we try? When I say a word that contains the C letters as K sound, stand up. K sound, sit down. Let's try it. Synonym. I haven't seen one stand up. Cinema. I'm waiting. Stand up. Stand up. Cinema. Car. Eyes. Nice. So if someone sat down, he's wrong. Right? So now you call this sit down scientist. This is an easy and simple game you could play when you see that your student style and good like you say or not. You could make them engage in some activities which activate them. Right. Writing, listening, and speaking are practice this activity. The activity of cat listening. So I got to choose a student to stand in front of the class and say the word. So this is speaking. When I am articulating this word and you are listening and you an instruction, listen. I could ask you to write it down. Write it. And I could ask you to read it loudly after I finish the game. So now you have practice all the things. Listening, reading, writing, and right.
Understanding, the high skill. Understanding.
Understanding.
The
Right?
high skill. Depend on the four skills. Reading, listening, speaking, writing, and the understanding the high skill.
Right. Like following instructions. When I say stand up, it's following the instruction. When I say raise your right hand,
Know the instructions or understanding the instructions.
right. Understanding and
That
then
is the
follow.
high standard.
Right. Understanding and then
And then,
or apply. Well done. Now let's right, Mr. Another suggestion that you could ask the student to give us some more examples in the same way. Could you give me some examples like this? The C letter is pronounced as K sound. She encourage them to search and remember some word. Right, thank you, Mr. Number 2, why it's important to do a demonstration before starting an activity. To give them some examples.
Understand what to do.
Right, this is very important to give them the idea of things to do or an example to follow. How will you challenge some of your past finishers? I've already finished. What would you give him to do after finishing this activity before his reads? What would you give him?
I ask him to have another examples.
You give another example?
Give me another such like this.
Such like this, right, Miss Heba?
they can help other students and correct their
Mistakes. Right, this is very important. I'm a first finisher, so I will help my colleagues to get them some help, some examples to correct their mistakes in pronunciation and so on. Well done. Thanks. And what? A stair of 10 steps. Right? I will write down a word in dots like this and ask the student to get the meaning of this word by getting some hints about it. If they could understand or pronounce the word before they reach the 10th step, they would win. If they reach the 10th step, the man will be hanged or thrown to the sea for the sharks, like here. Right? But first give them some hints. So this word is related to something you use at the school, for example, book. And start to listen to their letters. I will give you a hint to give to your students. When you start playing a game like this, concentrate on vowel sounds. So start with A, E, I, A, U. Because nearly there is no word in English that not contains a vowel sound. Diphthongs or triphthongs. Diphthongs means two vowel sounds together articulated together. Triphthongs, three vowel sounds, like beautiful, joined together to make one sound. So you want to find the word. Try to find some.
We have an Arabic word that contains 5 letters. Ayun.
Are you right? But what about English? Have you got a word that doesn't contain one of these vowels? Cry. There is E and Y. E, cry. Cry, C and Y? Not can. What about mine? Because they consider ya sound the same vowel. Have a vowel. Like wasam. It's have a vowel. Semi vowel. So it contains something related to vowels. So yeah, cry, my, eyes, right, but ya sound the same vowel. So it's related to vowels. Right? Related. Right. This is wa sound. It's also semi vowel. Do you get the idea? Right. Let's go back to. So this is hangman. I tell you, you could apply it when you are having an activity. You could apply it as you wish. You could change the instructions. You could change the way. You could change the vocab. You could change the order to get your goal. Don't stick to instructions. Make as you wish to deliver your information to your students. Right? I want someone to summarize one of these activities and to explain it to his friends. Right? Water. Fish, different kinds of fish. So fish could be fishes. It's okay. Like family and the police. Is it singular or plural?
Yeah, so I'm thinking about the main part.
Is it
the main part
singular or plural?
Singular.
Singular
And plural.
Singular and plural. Family, team, police are different. Singular and plural. How? When I am speaking about the family as a whole, unit is singular. Our family is one family of this great building out of 8 families, so it's singular. But when I am speaking about the members under this word, it's a plural. My father, my mother, I and my brother and my sisters. One family. It consists of 5 or 6 or 7 members. So it's a plural. So these words are problematic. Sometimes I see it taking is and sometimes I see it taking are. Why? Because when I speaking or dealing with this word is a singular, give it singular form of a verb, like is, was, has, and so on. When I'm speaking about it as members under this word, so it's a plural.